North Carolina is under siege. Yes, I said it, it's under siege. I just buried my 86-year-old mother, Mary Gertman Ramsey, 2 weeks ago, that was born and raised in southern Florida during the era when black people were unable to vote by law. She and my dad, who died in 1993, would often speak about the struggles of segregation and how hard it was to have basic human rights. After migrating to North New York, yay, in 1948 in pursuit of better job opportunities, my mom and dad got jobs with the city of New York and were proud members and union organizers for DC 37 New York City workers, and worked on voting rights issues and registration within our Queens, New York housing project, Woodside Housing. I guess that's why I love community organizing today, and because it runs deep in my veins. To them both, I say thank you. The American history of oppression, persecution, and discrimination in regards to voting rights is still alive and well, even after passage of the Voting Rights Act in 1965. In all of the many laws and court cases won in the struggle to vote, those affected were not passive victims. Rather, they fought back with whatever means they had. It was the result of popular struggles and mass political pressure. In no case did benevolent legislators enact civil and voting rights laws or the judges rule against discrimination without being forced to do so by we the people. By we the people. Voters continue to be disenfranchised and left feeling silent because of problem-plagued elections in North Carolina. To address some of the major voting barriers in our state, on July 20th, 2007, North Carolina became the 9th state in the nation and the first in the South to offer same-day registration. Under the terms of the new law, which went into effect in October 2007, eligible citizens may register to vote and cast a ballot at any of the state's so-called one-stop absentee ballot sites. The enactment of same-day registration in North Carolina was a result of many of the organizations that stand here arm in arm, joined together, fighting against this voter ID, supposedly common sense, which Jen just said is a voter to oppress and act. I smell a stinking big rat in this session of the General Assembly to set us back. Oh yes, oh yes. It has a bad smell of voter disenfranchisement all over it. It has distinct smell of voting woes of young people, especially college students, working class families, seniors, the poor, and those with disabilities who don't have voter ID. A fact sheet, who does not have current voter ID stats from Democracy North Carolina, says the State Board of Election matched a database of 6.1 million registered voters with records at the Division of Motor Vehicles and found that 1 million voters did not have a North Carolina driver's license or identification card with matching name and addresses, a current valid North Carolina ID. Out of the 1 million voters, we have a whole breakdown, but it all concludes to 460,500 are active registered voters with no indication of a North Carolina current valid ID. Out of the 6.1 million registered voters, 5.6 million are active. The analysis compares the demographic profile of 460,500 active voters who lack ID with the 5.6 million statewide. This is 460,500 votes that will be affected by this stinking proposed legislation to turn back the clock of progressive voter laws for North Carolinians to participate in the electoral process and cast a vote which won't probably be counted. We are here today to open the windows of the People's House to build and bring in the sweet smell of justice. I have one more thing I'm going to say that's on my paper. Instead of lawmakers chasing an issue that has proven to lack no voter fraud, why don't they spend priority time in working for jobs, education, health care, and a balance of a fair budget for the people. The stories of the freedom struggles and resistance to oppression, mainly throughout the South, that resulted in the milestones by thousands of advocates, organizations, and concerned people cannot document all of the details of those battles, but it's crucial to remember that from every act of oppression grew 100 forms of resistance. And every victorious milestone on the Freedom Road was achieved with blood, with sweat, and with tears. We can't go back. We won't go back. I can't go back. No to voter ID, and let's get rid of the stench of regressive voting rights.